Hello my arty friends, today we are going to be using Indian red, we're also going to be using yellow ochre, and we are going to be using Prussian blue, all out of the Kuretake range. But if you haven't got Kuretake watercolours, use the makes that you've got. You could even change the colours up, you don't have to use the same colours as I'm using. So I've got cold press watercolour paper, 320 grams taped down, and I've got a flat brush, and I'm liberally spreading the paint onto the page, just letting the colours merge into one another and just not thinking about it, just getting the colours down and just waiting to see what happens. So just letting it be, just being in the moment, just having a little bit of fun, just getting watercolour paint down onto your page. That's all you have to do at this stage. Get the colours down and then we'll be moving on to the next stage. So getting that Prussian blue, getting it all in that negative space, and now that's done, I've now gone back to the red. So just adding some red over the top and just layering. So it's a layering process, not sure what's happening here, just thinking let's just get these colours down. And then you can see once it's dried what that looks like. Quite an interesting kind of texture going on there. So I've grabbed the Prussian blue, I've grabbed my flat brush, I've got some water, and I am letting that paint drip down the page, dabbing it onto the top as you can see, just to add some more water to encourage that paint to drip. So now I've done that, I've got my yellow ochre, and I decided that it'd be quite interesting to just add some leaves on top of here. I just thought, yep, let's get some leaves down, see what that looks like. So I've got my yellow ochre, and then I've got the red, the Indian red, and I'm adding that into the yellow. So the yellow's still wet, and once I've added that yellow, they sort of merge into one another. And then I've done the opposite there. I've got the red on the outside and I've added the yellow ochre into the middle of the leaf. Again, the paints are just mixing and just leaving sort of an interesting kind of shading process on these leaves. So just coming down the page there, filling them all up, making sure that they've got all lovely lush colours. And then I've got my Prussian blue, and I'm doing these weird kind of flower shapes. They weren't intended to be flowers. In fact, I didn't know what they were going to be when I was putting them down. I just thought, right, let's just do these kind of shapes and see what happens with these. So I think they do look a bit flower-like, and I've just added those on. And then I wanted to add some more texture to the page. So I've got my paintbrush, my round paintbrush this time. I think this is a size 10 brush. And I'm just flattening that on and mark making. Let all the paint dry. Once it's all dry, grab some of your favourite pens. Any pens will make an impression, obviously, but I have gone for the gold. So I've got the gold Uniball pen here, and I decided that I'm going to mark make on top of some of the marks that we've got. So outlining some of those marks, and also I am going to add some texture to the leaves and flowers. So you can see here, just going round. And again, with these ones, just going round. And I'm not being precious about it. I'm not thinking this has got to be perfect. I'm just going with the flow, see what happens. I'm looking at the page, seeing what marks I've got and outlining them as well. So now I'm going on to the leaves, and I'm making them more leaf-like by adding the veins inside the leaves and then going back to those marks on the page there. Really, really fun to do. So I hope you like this. If you like this, maybe you'll consider liking, subscribing. Maybe you'll leave me a message, and I'd love to hear from you. Is this kind of art you'd like to do? Would you like to see more of this? Let me know in the comments. And then I'm just continuing with these leaves here and just going around. You can see how the colours have merged there, and it's really, really pretty, I think. And just adding the veins in to the sides of those leaves there. So this is really in the moment art. So you hadn't started with a plan, You've just put your paint down, something pops into your head, get it down onto the page and just see where you go from there. Try not to worry about it, just go with the flow. So just continuing, adding some more marks onto the page there, getting those leaves in there and adding those veins. Now you might not want to do standard veins, you may want to do something a little bit more abstract patterns, and that would look good also. So now I've moved on to the blue marks and looking at any marks that we've got onto the page and just outlining those, just because I want to make it pop. And that's what happens when you start outlining images that you've painted. It gives it sort of like a shadow gap behind, and it just makes it a little bit more vibrant, I find. Black works really well, white works really well, and also all the metallics. They look really, really good against the paint colours. So again, going over the leaves again, and just found some that need some more enhancement there. And then I decided, well, I do like it as it is, but I'm having a great time. What else can I do? So I grabbed the white Posca pen, and we are just going to add some little white dots. And I thought that would be fun, just because I love dots. I love anything round. I think that's really, really soothing to create. And then I looked at the plants that we got and thought, well, can I make these pop a little bit more? So we are going to add some white Posca pen. So adding the white Posca pen there really gives it an enhancement, really makes that pop off the page. You've already got your gold there, and I'm not going over the gold, I'm just going around it. So I just wanted to make it a little bit more vibrant so you can see the plants that are on the page. So really the texture of the page is behind, and we've sort of left that behind now because we are adding this white, which will then bring these plants forward. White paint, white pens brings objects forward, and anything dark, black, etc., dark brown will push objects back. So now I decided, well, I want to enhance that white. It looked a bit bland, I thought, and I've grabbed the gold Uniball pen and I've just added some little marks there, outlining the edge of the tape. And we're going to pull that off, and you'll see that lovely line. It just makes everything really, really crisp. So you might not want to do that, and that's fine, but I love outlining my page. So you can see it here, and I think it's turned out quite well. I quite like the way it looks. Let me know in the comments what you think. Do you like this? Are you going to try? Is this something that you've done before and you've enjoyed? I would love to hear from you. Okay, see you soon. Okay, bye.